Okay, it's time for Tech Tuesday. Except it's Friday. Just pretend with me. Huge magnet versus copper sphere. Let us see what the algorithm has found us today. I don't know if it's scary. It's probably not even scary.
I recently made this 17-pound copper.
First off, I just want to say every time I see molten metal, it is my favorite thing to watch. Can I get anybody to agree with me on that? Put a 1 in chat if you love molten metal. Molten metal is like one of my favorite things to watch. Yeah, like don't touch it. It'll fucking hurt. But damn if it ain't fun to watch. You need some tongs. It looks cool. It glows cool, man. Chook says I work in a foundry, so it's not as exciting for Chook. Okay, I can understand that, Chook. But are you still a little bit fascinated by it is what I want to know. I think that you are somehow. Quite literally, I think that you are.
Tube to experiment with Lenz's law using this terrifyingly powerful neodymium magnet. It's fascinating to watch this magnet seemingly defy gravity while it floats to the bottom of the tube. This happens because as the
Oh, that is so cool, man. Can we just invent shit that does this like for no reason? Like there's no utility, I think, in this. What about elevators? Why aren't elevators like this? Oh my God. Hold on a second. I'm bringing the banana fountain.
Banana fountain.
Mad Style could make it. Where's Mad Style at? Mad Style, can you make us a giant elevator based upon this, dude? Do it. We're going to start our own magnetic copper elevator company, bro. Let's do this shit. We're going to make levitating, floating magnetic elevators, man. Where's Mad Style at? Let's print it up.
As the magnet moves, it creates electric currents in the copper, which in turn create magnetic fields that oppose the magnet's motion. This invisible resistance slows the fall, making it look like the magnet is defying gravity. What's even more fascinating is that when I place the magnet in the tube and spin it, the magnet stays suspended in the center.
Aether says, yeah, that copper tube right there is probably close to, what, a couple, like $500, I would bet, just for that. Aether says DG obviously has no idea how expensive metal is. I don't care. I'm doing it to do it because it's fucking cool, Aether. Java says maybe he can fix elevators in Star Citizen. Yes, they do, Devil. Devil says they have trains with rails like this. Like the magnetic trains probably operate on this function, don't they, Devil?
Center. This got me thinking, will a spherical magnet float in the center of a copper sphere? Well, in today's video, we're going to find out. But first, I need to make a copper sphere that we can actually see into. I wasn't sure how I was going to go about designing something like this until I noticed one of my dog's favorite toys. Here's what I designed. It's as close as I could get to a sphere while still being able to see the magnet through it. The shape is actually called a truncated icosahedron, but that's a mouthful, so for my sanity, I'll just refer to it as a sphere. I started by 3D printing it in PLA plastic. I'll use these 3D prints to make a mold out of ceramic shell.
I love this video. This is awesome. So he's going to make that out of copper? Oh my God.
It came off the printer looking pretty good, but I still needed to spend some time cleaning it up to get it ready for casting.
Oh my God.
Next, I'll attach some sprues. These are what I'll pour the metal into, and they're really large because they'll act as risers, supplying the castings with molten metal as they solidify and shrink. Here's the ceramic slurry that I use. Over the course of about a week, I'll dip the models into the slurry a total of 9 times in order to build up a thick shell.
Oh yeah. Feel my love, baby, yeah. Drip, 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 drip.
In between each layer, I'll coat them with fused silica sand. This helps thicken the shells and also adds some strength. Making complex shapes like these is where casting in ceramic shell really shines. There's no way I could make these any other way, and having a machine shop make them would be incredibly expensive. Next, it's into the kiln to burn away the plastic and turn the shells into a strong ceramic.
Damn.
I don't just burn away all the plastic though. Once the temperature is high enough for it to liquefy, I remove most of it. And then I return the shells to the kiln and fire them at about 1600 degrees Fahrenheit.
Dude, for a second, I didn't see homeboy wearing gloves. For like 1 second, I thought he was just putting his bare hand in there. I was like, that motherfucker's got balls of steel. I didn't know. I'm like, what's he doing? This is 600 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm like, damn, dude. I didn't see the glove for a second.
At about 1600 degrees
This guy's
Fahrenheit.
got special hands. Oh, did you, Wookie? Wow, dude.
Here's all the copper I'll be melting. This is 9 pounds, or about 4 kilograms. It's mostly copper pipe with some wire thrown in there also. It'll take about an hour to melt this amount. Copper is always fun to melt because it creates these really cool looking green flames when I add fresh pieces to the crucible.
I love that. Good one, dude.
Once the copper's hot enough to pour into the shells, I'll quickly remove the shells from the kiln while they're still
Dude, respect to that beer keg furnace. Good eyes on that Astral.
extremely hot. Place them on some sand to catch any spills, and then pour in the metal.
This is all very awesome. Here comes the molten metal, man.
It's always amazing to me that for all the prep work and time that I put into thinking about this, figuring out how to execute it properly without fumbling around or making any mistakes, it only takes a few seconds or so to cast these and they're done. It's out of my hands. I've done this hundreds of times by now, but I still get a little rush of adrenaline every time I pour a casting, and I think that's mainly because of how much work has led up to this point, and I just want everything to go right, and fortunately, most of the time it does.
This is like, every time I watch his shit, this is like the medieval shit I love. Like, I know there's super tech and he's got all the gear and shit, but every time I see this shit, I don't know why I think of like Conan the Barbarian and shit, like molten metal, forging a sword, all this cool shit, man. The molten metal is awesome. Fucking A. Yeah, that is so cool, man. Dwarven smithies, right.
Now I just have to wait for them to completely cool overnight before I can start removing the shells.
Wow, I'm hooked. Here we go. Watch this. This is gonna be killer. This is gonna be killer.
I'll have to use my sandblaster to carefully remove the shell because I can't risk trying to break it off since copper is so soft. I could end up deforming the castings in the process.
Oh wow, what's he doing? What's going on?
This is actually really satisfying. Instead of just slowly blasting the whole thing away, I try to cut large pieces off.
Oh shit, okay. Oh wow, man, wow! Oh wow, man! This is cool! I wanna do this shit! Did you really, Wookie? Okay, I'm sold. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, I gotta stop streaming now. Bye, everybody. Peace out. I'm out of here. I've got to fucking do it. It's so fucking cool, man. I could do this all day long. Wow, man. Wow, that is so fucking cool.
To give you some idea, each shell took about 30 minutes to remove.
Don't do it, Retro. No. No, don't you touch molten metal.
These castings turned out super
bro.
nice looking. You can see these booger-looking things here, which are caused by air bubbles as I dip the models into the slurry. These are really easy to remove with a chisel though, and besides that, they're just about perfect.
Wow, look at that. That's fantastic.
Now I'm drilling a hole into the center while I have something to hold onto in the vise. It'll make it easier to file in the pentagonal shapes later on, and you'll see what I mean in a minute.
Okay, wait though. Like if he's putting the screw holes on either side, he's going to have a bolt. He's going to have an all thread or something to keep the both sides together, isn't he? So that kind of defeats the purpose. How's the center going to be hollow? Okay. Astral, you're ahead of me, bro. Gotcha. Yep. He's going to torch it. He's going to weld the motherfucker together.
I wonder what I could use these for. Any ideas? It's really important that these pentagonal holes are filed straight and precise, as I'll be 3D printing plugs to fit perfectly into them. These plugs will serve as points where I'll be able to spin the sphere, so the fit needs to be exact for smooth and balanced rotation.
I'm so hypnotized by this video right now. All these types of videos that take you through the processes of smithing or crafting. I was watching a dude that does black opal. Have you guys seen this guy? He's like an Australian dude, and he takes like these black opals and he like cuts them and he polishes them, trying to find like the perfect reflective opal. Like they're so fascinating. It's like worth thousands of dollars, and if he makes like a wrong cut, he ruins it. Like these types of videos I think do the best for audience retention. You know? Yeah, I saw that purple gold maker one. Yeah, I saw that too. But like any of these types of videos, like you always watch through the whole thing because it's so hypnotizing. These are the perfect videos to keep people's retention. Like if you're somebody who makes things, crafts things, has some type of skill or task that involves like a multi-step process, why aren't you YouTubing? Like do it. This is so like if it's a side gig, like just make it a like if it's a hobby, make it like a side gig and have your own YouTube channel. Do it. Like I think if you present it in a fashion very similar to these channels, you'll go gangbusters. It's like a great other source of income for you, and it might be that you find that your hobby, your passion will actually do better than any 9-to-5 job ever. So like I would say like if you guys like for Mad Style, I don't know if Mad Style, dude. I'm saying for all the 3D printing that you do, bro, and for, like, look at what you did. Hold on. I got to show this. I showed this last night. Everybody was fucking just having such a good time with this. Mad Style made this. I want to show you this real quick. Mad Style literally took the time to make something amazing here. He printed this. Look at this shit.
There is literally a metal
he made
song
this for
playing.
me. Look at this. He put like an AI song in there. He printed this entire thing.
You guys can hear it. Hold on, I'm going to try and put the speaker back here so you can hear what I'm like. And here it is, the amazing DG360
Look at this, he put LEDs in it.
But I did forget something.
I love this. I've showed so many people talk about this.
Let me know there is a button on the side
Look
of
at this
box, a hidden button. Let's push it. Whoa!
Fucking amazing, man. Like I'm telling you, anybody like Mad Style and others, you guys have like these hobbies that you do. I'm telling you, people will watch every single step of the way. Like, it is the best retention ever. Start yourself some YouTube channels. Set it up like this guy sets it up, like where you're doing like a multi-step process thing and have really good camera angles, very steady, nicely done. Yeah. And if you can present what it is that you do in a manner like this, I literally think it'll be a great form of like income for you. Like, you can make your hobby your actual job, dude. That is like my number one advice to people. I don't think AI can take that away. Yeah, Mad Style did so good on that. Let's hear from Mad Style on that. Everybody I've shown that to. If you want to see, I got 2 videos for YouTube membership. It's in the membership tab, and for our patrons, I put both videos in there so that you can see me unbox this amazingness. And I'm telling you, everybody I've shown here, my family, they all love it. They fucking love you, dude. Like, they were like, wait, is Mad Style the one that sent you the DG360 potato head? I was like, yep. Like, everybody knows your name over here, Mad Style. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows who Mad Style is in my life. I'd say start your own channel and do that, you know? Yeah.
The last step is to polish each facet, and this little belt grinder really made it easy. I'm using a Scotch-Brite-like belt, which can polish each facet in just a few seconds. Since it's solid copper though, it heats up really quickly, so I have to cool it down in between each one.
Oh wow. That's beautiful. That's fucking amazing. I'm fascinated with this.
Well, here it is. I think this thing turned out incredibly cool looking. Honestly, even if I had just made it as something cool to look at, I'd still be really happy. Okay, let's find out if it actually works. Here are the plugs that I'll press into the holes I filed in. Hopefully they'll stay put. To hold the sphere together, I printed some clips, which should do the trick.
Oh, he's clipping it?
The magnet I'm using is a 2-inch N52 Neodymium Magnet. It's the most powerful grade you can buy as far as I know. And of course, I also made a stand for everything to sit on. Okay, so I've resisted actually spinning this thing up until this moment, so hopefully something cool happens. Oh yeah, it is. It's actually floating right there, look.
Wow.
There, and now it's kind of falling, but
it's
at the right speed.
That's what she said. Sorry, she never said that.
Right there. Yep.
He should make that smaller. He should. It's too large. It's too large.
So cool. I wonder if I can get a better angle on this so you can see what I mean. Okay, so I changed up the lighting a little bit, and obviously it's a different angle, so hopefully you can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, it is actually floating there. It's just a...
He should also weld it together and not put these goofy clips on it. You know, he should just weld the whole thing together.
About getting the right speed. Right there. Yep. It's totally just floating there. That's awesome. Oh man, that's so cool. Let's try a drill.
Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go.
So I think when I do it really, really fast, centripetal force is just forcing it over to one side, I think. So obviously this is working, but it's difficult to get it at a consistent speed.
I like this, dude.
And also this plug isn't fitting in there really well. I think it's kind of worked itself loose. So I'm gonna need to reprint this, and then in the future, maybe I'll hook it up to a motor, and that'll make it a lot more consistent. So clearly it works, but the effect isn't quite as dramatic as I was hoping for. There may be some ways I can improve on it, so let me know if you have any ideas. Besides levitating a magnet, there are a whole lot of other things I can do with this thing.
I mean,
by using another magnet,
you also like scientifically should measure the field so that like maybe what is that, a dodecahedron that he did, or what is that geometric figure called that he made with in copper, so that you know the space between the geometric copper piece and the ball inside, you know, coincide with the magnetic field, you know, the voids as they are, right.
About a foot away, I can rotate the whole sphere.
I'm glad you made it on the bus, Retro. I'm trying to be all sciencey, right? I have such a low IQ.
It's really hard to show on camera just how strange it is to manipulate the magnet in here. It's almost like it's underwater. It's very bizarre. Let me know if you can think of some experiments I should try, and I'll make a compilation video.
It's awesome.
If you would like to follow along with the progress of my projects and help to support...
Very cool. Very, very cool.